Okay, so what we're making today is a pretty simple chocolate fudge. Does not require any candy thermometer or anything like that, so it makes it a lot easier for the novice to do.
Like you are?
I am not a novice in cooking this sort of thing. But anyway, we're going to use walnuts in this particular fudge. You can make it with or without. If you don't like nuts, just leave them out at the end. So the first stuff we need 4 tablespoons of butter, 3 cups of marshmallows. You can use mini or regulars, it doesn't really matter. It just takes a little longer to melt the regulars. 1 cup of granulated sugar, half a cup of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. That tastes much better than imitation, so it's preferable that you have the real stuff. And then I've got about 2 cups of just any type of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then 1 cup of coarsely chopped walnuts. So we'll go ahead and start. We've got a heavy bottomed pan because this is going to be cooking for a while. And it's kind of a large saucepan, and we're putting that on a medium heat. And then we're going to add the heavy cream. And if you see the mark in that I was measuring nuts in that, so it's nothing gross. And then our sugar. So that was half a cup of heavy whipping cream and 1 cup sugar. I like to stir that together real quick until the sugar has started to dissolve. And now we're going to add our marshmallows. They're kind of sticky.
Well, how can they be a marshmallow if they're not sticky?
They're not always sticky. It's just
then they're fake.
Has to do with
fake
the
marshmallows if they're not sticky.
The humidity and stuff in the kitchen. And then our butter. So we've got about 3 cups of marshmallows and 4 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to let this heat up. And here we are. We're 10 minutes later. Everything is melted and I am stirring it. I am stirring it pretty constantly and quickly and scraping the pan regularly because we do not want the cream to burn. So this is about all we have to do on the stove. So like I said, it's been about 10 minutes. There's your consistency. You've got this nice rapid boil going on. We're going to take it off the heat. Just move it right over here. Okay, it's calmed down a little bit. We're going to put in the vanilla and stir that in. Makes a funny little sizzle. Smells really good. Okay, then we're going to take our chocolate chips and put them in. And we're just going to continue to stir until they are well melted. So we've stirred in our chocolate until it's nice and melted. Now we're going to stir in our nuts. And I'm just going to move back here. Sorry. We're cooling off faster than I'd like because the house is cooler.
Yeah, because we're in a winter. It's literally snowing right now, and we've had enough snow as is.
So sorry, I'm
making the job.
I'm going back and forth because I like to torture my son.
You're just making the fucking cameraman do so much.
Okay, I am now going to put it into the molds.
You gonna move it again? Huh? You
No.
gonna be moving it again?
I'll move this and put it here. No, I'm gonna be doing
That's fine,
molds.
fine.
So quit your complaining.
You quit your complaining.
I don't think this is gonna be as easy as I thought.
Well, I mean, you thought it, so it's never that easy.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put it on here and then I'm gonna flip it across the top. This is really hot. Yeah, this is a silicone ice cube tray, but it can also be used for baking.
Supposedly.
And so I thought this would make a perfect mold for fudge.
Keep in mind, we haven't actually used this for baking yet.
Nope.
And so,
This is a trial.
if this video has come out, you'll know it's a success.
Well, we'll also show it at the end.
Well, that's what you think. I'm the editing master, not you. I have control over the narrative.
You're the editor.
I'm the editor.
Kind of like the dumberator in chief.
Now that's just insulting. How dare you equate me to that animal? I had more intelligence than him when I was 2 years old.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's bullshit.
I have no clue what you're talking
Bullshit.
about. Okay. See how pretty that is? Now I'm going to put the rest in the other pan. We will be putting them in the fridge for about 2 hours. And we will be right back when they are ready to be pulled out of the molds.